Alrighty, it's Saturday night and I'm gonna do it live. Let's see if anyone jumps on. Just this perfect moment. Just got my kids into bed. I'm not sure if I can hear it. Got these really crappy earphones on. So if anyone wants to jump up, I'm gonna try and figure out how to do that again. I'm doing this on my iPad tonight, so I am not sure how to do this. Let's see. This works like this. Paste. A little bit slower for me because I'm on the computer tonight. So, alrighty, there we go. So, yeah, I thought I would just jump on quickly tonight and see if anyone wants to jump on and have a chat. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm on my iPad and see what happens. So, I was supposed to go do my storefronts this week, and I went and did the inside of one store, and then it was like minus 12 outside. I've done storefronts in that cold weather before, but the antifreeze I was using was sticking to the windows, so I wasn't able to do my storefronts. We have to go back out there on Monday to finish them off. Hey, how's it going? If you want to jump on up, you're more than welcome to. So, anyways, yeah, I'm just thought I'd do a quick live. I got the kids to bed. I'm home tonight with them. My wife went to the city, so I'm just here. Thought I'd do a quick live to do something tonight. Um, I don't think these earphones I have on are very good. I won't know until somebody else jumps on and starts talking, but these are pretty crappy earphones that I've got going on right now. But yeah, anyways, so not sure if you can hear me or not. Like I said, this is my first time doing this on my iPad. I think it says it's working, so which is good. But yeah, it's been really cold the last couple of days. It's been like minus 12, minus 15. I think this morning it was like minus 16. So it's supposed to warm back up for tomorrow and the next day, which will be good. Yeah, I'm just really busy getting ready for this season. This winter's been really crazy. I've had a lot going on trying to sort stuff out and just getting ready to expand because I've got a lot of sorry, I'm just trying to figure something out here. I've got a lot of jobs that are coming in already, um, and I've just trying to figure out how to fit them all in because I've got all my lawns to do, plus I've got all my what do you call that, like window cleaning, deck cleaning, that to do. So there's a lot of work to do, and if I have a crew going out 3 to 4 days a week doing lawn care, I'm not gonna have time to do all the other jobs. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get that all done. Yeah, I've got. Hey, how's it going? If you want to jump up and chat, whoever's on here, leave me a comment or questions in the chat. Feel free to do so. Um, just thought I'd do a quick live tonight and see what happens. I'm just on my iPad tonight, so I'm just trying to figure this all out. But yeah, it's just going to be a busy season. Uh, and I actually just been thinking the last couple of days about getting a virtual assistant, maybe even to help out. Um, there's So I want to try and minimize me doing that. So I'm going to try and get them to go through Jobber and clock in and out Jobber, because it does have a timesheet. Let's see. You can just, you can't see the white part of it, but anyways, that's there, and they got the clock and clock out there. So I'm gonna try and get them to do that, and then when they're at the jobs, they can clock in the job, clock out the job as well, so you can see how long the jobs take, and then that way you can kind of better determine how much to charge the customers. We did that last year, so sorry, a lot of my customers this year have got the prices put up for lawn care again. I did it last year, did it again this year. Right now, I've got 26 people confirmed, which is awesome. And I still have probably like another 20, 25 people to reconfirm with me. So I am just waiting to hear back from them all. But I've already worked out how much I'm going to make from all the jobs, which is amazing. I'm actually blown away by what it is right now. I do have a goal of what I want to bring in this year. So to hit that is going to be very hard. But the way I see it right now, I think I'm actually going to do it, just because I don't even have all the lawns in yet. And what I calculated didn't include the spring or fall cleanups. So that's going to be pretty awesome once we get going. I just have to figure everything out, which is going to be the hardest part to do. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting and fun thing to do this year. So yeah, anyways, can't wait to see how this year goes. But yeah, anyways, I thought I'd just jump on here quickly and see how everyone is doing, and if anyone is you know want to jump on and have a chat. I know some people, for me, that's just a quick jump on right now. I didn't tell anybody I was jumping on, just kind of spur of the moment. So if anybody wants to jump up and have a chat with me as well, the link is, I'm just posting the link again. I believe this is the link to use. I'm using my iPad tonight. So we have Office now. So my computer is downstairs. My laptop actually broke on me. The screen broke. So when I open it up, I can't see anything on it, but the camera still works. So I had to buy an external what do you call that, screen for it. So I've got that downstairs now. So I don't want to go downstairs to use a computer right now. So I'm just trying the iPad out and see how it's working. But yeah, if you want to ask me any questions or leave any comments in the chat, let me know, and I can discuss whatever you want to know. Or if you want to jump up and jump up on screen with me and we can talk on screen, that'd be awesome. I don't like being lonely. And yeah, so but yeah, that's just kind of how my business is going this season. Got lots to think about. It's going to be quite busy this year. I think actually have another customer that just emailed me. He's a pretty good customer, but he's a little bit further away than I want to go. We clean his windows and do spring fall cleanup, but this year he wants us to cut his lawn as well 3 times. He doesn't really care about it. It's kind of like a bush lot, so he wants us to cut it 3 times in the season. So I don't really know if I want to do it. Probably will end up doing it just because he doesn't care the price, to be honest, and I can charge him whatever I want and he pays it. So I just gotta figure out how to do that, because if I do send a crew out, they're gonna have all the lawn equipment, and I'm not sure how to do that one. I'll have to try and maybe take some stuff from the trailer park here to take. But that lawn we basically only just weeded because it's a really steep hill. And it's kind of a crappy one to do with 3 people. I think we could do it in about half an hour to an hour, just weed eating it. Doing the push mower doesn't work too well on it because it's got a lot of rocks down at the lake shore, and it's kind of a wet property. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do for that. And his driveway is insanely steep to get down and get back up. I basically have to put my 4-wheel drive on it to get it up and down the driveway, or back up. I've got a couple of YouTube videos where I do his fall cleanup, and the driveway is just absolutely insane. It's the steepest driveway I think I've ever seen, and it's like the really big rocks. So it makes me nervous going up and down it. But we can go up his neighbor's driveway. You have to drive halfway up, then go over to his neighbor's, and it's not as steep. So yeah, just a lot of things to think about this year, and I don't want to say no. I hate saying no to work, but sometimes you do have to say no to some of the jobs that you don't want to do or that aren't worthwhile for doing. So if anybody is on that wants to come up and jump and have a chat or whatnot, let me know. I'd love to do that. Leave me any comments or anything. Um, I'm just sitting here chatting by myself and not sure what to chat about. So I'm just kind of rambling on because that's what I do when I'm by myself and don't have much to say. So I'm just trying to think what else. I've got like lots of people started emailing me now, which is awesome. Um, I'm just going through my email quickly now. See, I had another customer confirm with me today for lawn care, so which is awesome. Um, so I sent all my, actually, I've got two more to send out right now. I have to send them through the mail because I don't have their email addresses and they never given it to me. The one customer I do have to send the letter out to. Uh, I'm not sure about him. Sorry, he's a customer I kind of want to get rid of, but last year I upped his price for his fall cleanup and for his lawn care, and he didn't return the letter or call me. He always waits and doesn't want to talk to me. He wants to talk to me in person. So so this year I'm going to send him another letter. And what he did to me last year was I sent the guys out to do lawns for the first 2 weeks, and I didn't go with them. And then the third week we show up, I was with him. He waited to ask me about the price of the lawn. He was trying to talk me down on the price, and I told him, no, we're not doing that. That's the price I have now this year. I told him I haven't upped his price in like 10 years since he was my customer. The lawn was very, very low priced. Still pretty is much low price. I probably going there way higher than I am now. But anyways, I set the price up higher, and he was not happy. I think I put up like $10 to $15 more. So he wasn't happy, which I understand. But basically, doing the lawn for free, and I'm not working for free anymore. So I did put the lot up a lot, and then he complained to me. So in the end, he did pay it. And he wasn't happy about it, but whatever. So this year, doing the same thing, I'm putting up another $5. I gotta send the letter out to him this week, and actually, my goal is to try and get him to drop me because I just don't want to, do his lawn. It's kind of the only lawn we do down this road, um, and every year he just complains about. He's always asking for favors. He's one of those guys you always ask for favors. So you go and do the job, and then he asks for another favor, and trying to get other stuff for free. So I'm kind of tired of that. So yeah, I'm just gonna up his price again, and we'll see what happens. Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Um, that's where I up his price and see what happens. And I have another lady. I sent an email out to her. Still haven't heard back from her yet, but it's another lady that the job came with the business when I bought my business, and this lot is pretty big. And the guy, I don't know what he was thinking when he priced it out, but he priced it super low. So every year for the last 2 years, I've actually upped it now. And she's complained 2 years in a row that I've upped the price, and she only wants the lawn done every other week. And the lawn does grow quite fast. And then she complains that it's not cutting proper. And I've told her that it needs to be cut every week if you want it cut proper and for it to look good. But she does not want to pay the price for it. So we'll see what happens again. I put the price up again. I'm waiting for her to complain to me again. But honestly, I think that lawn is at, trying to think, I think it's at $75. I think I'm gonna put up to $80 this year, or maybe even, yeah, I think it's about $80 I'm gonna put it up to. Um, and I'm just waiting for her to complain about it. But honestly, if I went in to cut that lawn now, it'd be around $100. Oh, so I'm not sure what she's gonna say, but honestly, I wouldn't mind dropping that lawn. It's another lawn that's kind of a bit further out that I don't want to do. But if she says yes to it, we'll go and do it. If not, I'm not sad that I lost it because it makes room for some more lawns to come in. And saying that, for more lawns to come in, I'm not sure how this year's going to go for that either. Last year we had a lot of calls for lawns. We had, I think, over 10 calls for new lawns last year, which was awesome. This year I've already got one lawn. I've quoted actually, and he's just he's just thinking about it. So I wouldn't mind getting that lot. It's actually in town, so it's close to some of our other lawns. But yeah, I priced that one. I didn't actually look at it. I did drive by, but it was snowy. So I think I priced it quarterly right, but we'll find out if he does take it, if it is right or not. But yeah, in the springtime, we may get a lot more calls for lawns. So, oh, sorry, I keep yawning. I'm tired. So if anybody is on here that wants to leave a message in the comments, or if you want to jump up on here and have a chat with me, I would love to do that. We can chat about some other stuff, but right now I am working on a really big 30 unit complex to get for lawn care. Um, so I had an old customer that I used to cut. He had a cottage, or no, it's actually a house. He lived, they lived there up on a different lake, but they sold it. Hey David, how's it going? Hey Gabriel, how you doing? Well, thanks for watching, man. If anybody wants to jump up on here and have a chat with me, I'd be more than happy to have you come up with me, man. It gets lonely talking up here. So yeah, I'm just right now. I'm working on getting a 30 unit complex. It was a old customer. He moved in this. I don't know what to call this place. It's like it's it's not a condo corp. It's on the lake. Um, but there's like 30 units in there, and they need all the units cut plus all the common areas. So I'm working on that right now. I sent them the quote off, and I actually talked to the board, one of the board directors about 2 weeks ago, and he had a couple of questions for me. So I answered his questions, and he had to go back to the board again to ask, or just to confirm the answers or whatnot. So, oh, sorry, I'm tired today. I can't stop yawning. But anyways, I'm waiting to hear back for that. If I get that, I'll be super excited. That's a pretty big contract to have. It'll be my first contract ever to have something that big. Um, so if I get that, I actually asked them if they care what is the 3020 heavy, the trimmer. I think that's what you're asking, is the 3020 heavy. Um, Not really. It's actually pretty light. I think it's actually lighter than my Stihl trimmers. I don't know if it is or not. I think it, to me, it feels lighter, but I don't, I like, oof, that 30 trimmer, man. I don't know. I have a love hate relationship with Echo now. Echo, I'm frustrated with Echo. I got the two PB8010s, and I got the Echo 3020 trimmer. Um, that 3020, when I first got it, within 3 weeks it had gasket blue on it. So took it back in the shop, and they're looking at me like, "What the heck did you do to this?" I'm like, "I did nothing, man. I didn't touch anything." They asked me if I played around with any of the screws. I'm like, "I didn't touch a single thing, man. I pulled out of the box, pulled the string, started, and we were using it. It blew the head gasket on it." So apparently that trimmer right out of the box, they had none of the screws were torqued properly. So anyways, they fixed it for free, as they should have. A lot of people told me they should have just given me a new one, but they didn't. They fixed it. Ever since then, I've had no issues with it. But I do have my two PB8010 blowers. I love those blowers. I love the power of them, but they have had nonstop issues since I've had them. So uh, I've got one in the shop, so I actually have to go back and get it. I just never went back and got it because we finally had the a pull cord broke on it. The one screw actually broke off from inside of the where it mounts onto the system. So they were supposed to replace that, but they never called me back. So I got to, next time I'm in town, I have to go see if they actually fixed it. And then the other blower we have of it, I believe it's the 3020T. I can't remember. Um, I'm not sure. I actually, when I ordered the trimmer, I actually thought I was getting is it the 20? I don't know. I don't know Echo model numbers, but I thought I was getting the lower version, the 20 whatever it is. But when I got it, it was actually the 3020. Um, but man, honestly, the 3020, I love it. It's got so much power to it. It actually has, I think, more power than the Stihl 91R that we're using. But honestly, I don't run those trimmers full blast because they tear everything up. So if you're like trying to go beside a chain link fence, it just like gets caught in there and gets eats the trimmer lineup. So I don't really run those trimmers full blast when I'm using it. Maybe if I'm like walking down a sidewalk or whatever, I'll just hold her open full blast. But yeah, I don't. I like the trimmer. It's just the problem. Like I said, we had that problem at the first. Okay, the 280. No, like I said, I don't know much about Echo equipment. I really don't. I don't know the model numbers in that. I'm a Stihl guy. I run everything Stihl, but I decided to try some Echo equipment, and I haven't been happy with it. So I'm going back to Stihl. I actually bought the StihlBR 800s. I bought two of them in the fall time. Um, I wanted to get that new Echo 9010, but I just nervous about getting I was nervous about getting the Echo equipment because just with the issues I had with it. So I just decided to get the Stihls. Um, but yeah, I just I'm not sure. Like I've seen people post, the different models of different stuff. I'm not sure in the world of Echo where that sits and how high up the chain it is of how good of a machine it is. Um, so I know the 3020 is a pretty good trimmer. Then there's I think it's the 2020. I'm not sure or something like that. The one below that one. Um, but yeah, I don't know much about the Echo stuff and their numbers. I know more of the Stihl stuff. Uh, so yeah. I'm guessing you run the Echo equipment if you're asking about it, because I know a lot of people. There's like the love hate relationship with both of them. Some people love Echo. Some people say Echo sucks. Some people love Stihl. Some people say have nonstop issues with the Stihl. So honestly, I've had no issues with my Stihl. I've run that stuff ever since I had my business. I've got, let me see, what do I have? I've got two BR 800s. I had a BR 700. I got rid of that last year just because we upgraded it. When I first started, I had two BR 600s. I got rid of that. The Stihl FS240. I have not, but give me one second. Let me look it up and see what it is. I am assuming that's a trimmer. Um, Let me see. FS240. Oh, you know what? I think I might know which one that is. 240, FS240. I'm gonna guess that's the one that like a curve shaft. 240. That might be curve shaft one, isn't it? Oh, it's the brush cutter. Yeah, you know what? So when I bought my business, yeah. So I don't know if you can see the photo of it there. It's too bright. Um, there. Yeah, so it's the brush cutter. So when I first bought my business, it came with a brush cutter. I hated that thing. I hate the side handles. It hurts my back when I was using it. So I just got rid of that thing. I think I actually took the handles off of it. I think I might still have that machine. I can't remember. I took the handles off because I couldn't handle the it hurt my back so bad. So yeah, I don't use any brush cutters. I can't stand them. I got the 91R. I got the 90. I think it's the 90R. Uh, I can never remember which ones we have. I know I got the 91R, and then they switched the model number up to something different the following year, and they changed the head on it. So we've got those Stihls. So I think I've got three Stihls, the one Echo trimmer, and then we've got the two PB8010s. We got two BR800s, and then I picked up a Stihl chainsaw, the MS261C. So I've been using that for my chainsaw. Don't really use it that much. The only reason I actually bought that chainsaw was I had a customer who had a huge tree that came down in a bush that they want to clear it up. So um, I bought the chainsaw for that. I think the chainsaw was like around $1,000, and the job we did was about 2,000. So it kind of paid for the chainsaw. So that's the reason I bought the chainsaw. The 240R. The R is the loop handle. So is the loop handle like the regular, just the regular handle? Um, I'm trying to see the two FS240R. Okay, let me see 240R. Let me put that in. You know what, David? I've never seen Red Max. Okay, yeah, I see it there. The loop handle. Yeah, you know what? I would probably buy that machine. Oh, and it looks like it's got the so it's a brush cutter. So it looks like it's got the I don't know if you can see that. It's got the metal thingies on that. Yeah, you know what? I would probably use that machine if I need. I actually I bought at one time I bought the head with the poly things on it, the plastic things, and I was using that for a while for some of the thicker like stuff people want us to cut, and that was those work pretty good. Um, the Red Max. You know, I don't think I've never seen any Red Max up here. I don't even know where you could get Red Max here in Canada. Um, I think there might be a shop down in Toronto where you could get them from, but are they nice? I should look into see if there's any Red Max. Honestly, nobody I know has Red Max up here. Nobody I know has it. It's probably because they don't have them up here. But there's the only thing I know that people run up here are the Stihls or the Echoes. I've never seen anybody with a Red Max or even the Husqvarna. There's a Husqvarna shop about I don't know, like half an hour for me, but I don't see anybody running Husqvarna. It's like for the mower equipment, it's like either the Walkers, the John Deere's, or what else have I seen around here? That's pretty much it, man. I don't really see much more than that. Um, yeah, I wouldn't mind trying the Red Max. Like everybody says how good there, but I don't know anything about Red Max or even where to buy them from. So uh, can you still find the Echo SRM 280s in stores? I'm gonna look that see what. Oh, why's my phone not working now? I'm gonna let me look up that Echo and see what that is because I don't even know which one that is. Echo. This the closest Echo dealer to me is like 35 minutes away, 40 minutes away. Um, SRM 280T 280T. See what this one is. Yeah, you know what, that 280T, I'm gonna guess it's more like a yeah, that 280T. Oh, come on. Why is it pop up ad? That 280T, I'm gonna assume that's more like a homeowner one, not a professional or a what do you call that? Professional one. So that 280T looks like it's just a like a homeowner one or one like when I put it in, it came up to Home Hardware. So Home Hardware for us in Canada is just like a hardware store, kind of like a Home Depot. So I'm gonna assume that's not a professional one. It's just a regular like homeowner type use one. Um, so it's probably like a lower end model is what I'm gonna guess. And here it's 299. It's 300 bucks here. So all right, sounds good, David. Have a good night, man. Thanks for jumping on, man. Yeah, so I don't know, like the Echo stuff, like, and you know, I see a lot of people on YouTube. They buy a lot of their equipment from Home Depot, and I'm not sure what kind of equipment Home Depot has. Like I've looked at somewhere, but it's like things like kind of like lower end equipment. Um, okay, you know what? That that trimmer I have, the Echo, I think it's a see. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about engines. I don't know. I don't do engines, man. I don't understand engines or what the power of them are. But let me look. The 30 Echo ECHO Echo. Uh, I think the Echo one that I have, the 3020, is 35 cc SRM 3020 specs. I'm pretty sure that 3020 is yeah, the 3020 is 30.5 cc, and it's got a lot of power on it, man. It's crazy. Um, so the 28 cc is probably not too bad because it's still got good power on it. Um, let me see what does the Stihl FS91R Stihl FS. I can't type on my phone. I always spell things wrong. FS91R. Let's see what power that one has. Yeah, see the 91R here is $569 here in Canada. On the website here it is. What's the power on it? Technical data. Yeah, the Stihl FS91R has 28.4 cc's. So I mean that's actually lower than that one, that Echo. So I mean that Echo one's probably going to be pretty good. It's probably got some good power to it. But yeah, like I said, like because I can get it home hardware, I'm just assuming it's kind of more of a, which is strange because here it says it's 21.2 cc's for that Echo one. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't really know much about this stuff. 280. I'm gonna look it up here. This review one. What's it say on here? Yeah, it says 28.1. So I mean, it's a pretty good engine. I'm gonna say for that power because, like I said, the SRM 3020's got what did I say 35 on it. So I mean, it's got some good power to it. So sorry guys, I'm just whenever I talk by myself, I start yawning, get tired. So I'm just waiting for I just got my kids to sleep. So I will not be surprised if my little daughter woke up, came running out. She had a nap this afternoon for like an hour, and I tried to wake her. She fell asleep like 5 o'clock. So whenever she falls asleep that early or that late, she won't go to bed. So, but she's in bed now, so that's why I jumped on here. Oh, it's 9:38, eh? So yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. That seems like a good trimmer to me. I would probably buy that if I needed another trimmer. Or A30C. I'm gonna look that up right now and see what it looks like, because I know with the Stihl they've got the Stihl, yeah, the 120. I think that's what the Stihl FS120 20R. I think I know that the 120 is the next one up, I believe, from the FS91R. I believe. Why is that? Oh, come on. FS120 120R. I'm pretty sure that 120 is the next one up after the after the 91R. So it looks like you can get the. Oh, I'm just looking at images. Let me see all. Stihl. So Stihl.com. I'll look at Stihl.com. I should go on Stihl.ca, but I don't want to type that in. Come on. My phone just froze. This is giving me problems tonight to find the stuff. So it looks like this is the one that came up is the brush cutter version because it's the FS120, but I'm assuming the FS120R is the one with the loop handle on it, because technical data. So let's see what this says on here. Displacement says, yeah, 30.8. Man, that's got a lot of power too. I'm just trying to see how much does that thing weigh. 6.3 kg. I don't know what that is in pounds. But yeah, 30.8. That's, I mean, are you looking at getting a trimmer? Is that why you're asking which trimmer to get? Or there's a 200. Are you kidding me? What the heck would you do with a 200, man? That would have so much power on it. 36. Holy crap, that's insane. I'm gonna look that one up now because 200. Yeah, like all honestly, all we really need is the Stihl 91Rs or 91 or whatever they are now. 200. Brush cutter. Let's see. Oh, so I'm only getting a parts diagram for that. I'm not getting a the actual trimmer. But that's insane. 200. I don't know what you would need for at 3060C. I'm just gonna look at Stihl Canada site and see what they have. Their website kind of sucks for Canada, but grass trimmers here. Let's see what they have. Grass trimmers. So they've got the FS38, the FS40C, FS50. So that's the probably low end one's powerful brush cutter. So they've got. So they have an FS240, which is $899. They have an FS240R, which is $849. They got the FS131 $729. They got the FS131R, $679, and these are all Canadian prices, so they're going to probably be a lot higher than the States. They got that. Well, they got FS11RX for $619. The FS94R and FS91R. So I think the 91 and 94 are the two ones that I've got. But I'm not sure the difference between the two, to be honest. The FS94, where's the technical data? So the FS90, actually, let's look at the 200. So all of it here is 200. So all of it is the 131 and the 240. Let's see about the 240. How much yeah, so the 240. So it looks like the 240 is actually, oh no, you can get either one, 240. Because the 240R is showing it's got the brush cutter blades on it, not the actual like trimmer head on it. Let's see what the 240, the FS240, 37. The weight is 15 pounds on that is crazy. Yeah. You know what? I can get these. I honestly, the FS240, if you wanted one, I could probably just go to my dealer and they could order it in for me if they wanted. And actually, another thing I was going to say, so on the Stihl trimmer heads, so all the Stihls now come with their power cutter head or whatever it's called. Let me see what it's called. I hate their heads now. Oh, where do you see it? I just saw it. I can't see it now. The auto cut. So the Stihl now comes with the auto cut on their on all the trimmers. So it's basically the Echo's speed feed head. That system sucks on Stihl. To try and wind that string back up, it is the worst system ever. Our system finally wore out, so we just went and bought the Stihl system. The I can't think now. The Stihl speed feed heads. Sorry, the Echo speed feed heads, and we just threw those on our Stihl trimmers because they're way faster to wind the cord up on it. The Stihl, it's like you got to push the button down and in, and it's really hard and hurts your fingers. The Echo is just that you just turn the whole system sideways like that. It goes in fast. With the Stihl, we hated that Stihl auto cut system. So I was happy that Stihl had the auto cut system, which made it, it's supposed to be faster, but it was slower, man. So we just once we wore that system out, I just went and paid the price for the Echo speed feed heads and just put those on all the Stihl trimmers, and it's way better. And then we were running the carbon fiber trimmer head or trimmer line from Stihl last year as well at the start, because at the start of the season last year they're out of all the trimmer line that I usually buy. I usually buy the fluorescent stuff, but they're all out of that. So we bought the carbon fiber one. Man, that stuff is expensive. It's like almost 1.5 times more than the other stuff. But I don't know if it lasted any longer or not. I did like it. I think it lasted a little bit longer. But what they say for the trimmer line is you're supposed to soak it in water. So if you haven't soaked I've never actually ever soaked my trimmer line in water until last year. And I think that actually helped out, because if you don't soak in trimmer line and leave in your truck, it gets brittle. So when it gets brittle, it breaks off faster. So I think that was my issue all these years. I just left my trimmer line in the truck. We never actually soaked it. But if you get the trimmer roll, it actually says to soak it in water, which no one knows about that. But my dealer told me about that, and then I looked at the thing and said, "Oh yeah, soak in water." So if you soak in water, I do think that it does help make the trimmer line last longer. Sorry, I'm just exhausted. Anyway, so yeah, if you just soak in water, it lasts longer. And I did that before the start of the season, and I probably should do it again. I don't even know where. I think I left my trimmer line in the truck actually, or outside, which is probably not good. I should have probably brought it inside. I have to check that tomorrow. Because in my trailer, I got a new box on my new trailer, so got all my equipment in there that we use. But yeah, if you're gonna buy the Stihl trimmer, honestly, if it comes with the auto cut head, I would just take that off right away and go put the Echo speed feed head on, because it's much more quicker to do. Actually, I should probably do a YouTube video on that as well, because I haven't. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, I should get some water or something. Oh, you know what? I got some water right here. My kid's water. Ah, there. Yeah. So are you looking for a trimmer, Gabriel, or are you just kind of asking questions? Because honestly, the only trimmers I really ever needed was the 91R. I never really needed or the 94. I've never really needed that something with that much power. Now, if you're gonna go and be doing like a lot of brush with like maybe like little saplings you had to cut down, maybe that one would be better with the actual like poly heads or the blades on it, because then you probably cut through the stuff easier. But um, I find the 94Rs work pretty good. You just have to hold it on a little bit longer if you have something bigger. Um, but they work pretty good for us. I actually like them. That's basically the only trimmers I've run my whole time I've been in business. I've never gone lower number or higher number on it. So um, I thought about getting the 111, but but I don't really want to pay the extra money for that little bit of more power when I find that the what we have is fine. It doesn't really I think it's actually still too much power for us. Like I honestly never run my trimmers full blast unless I'm in that really thick grass, or if you have one of those customers that has that one time lot or cut or whatever, and it's really really thick grass, and I'll hold it open. But other than that, I don't really run my weed eaters full open. Although they do say you're supposed to do it every now and then because it comes up if you don't. So I try and run it full blast, every now and then, just to keep it clean. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't stop yawning. Um, but yeah, I just um, also with the trimmers, you got to make sure you clean them out too. Like the on the stills, they've got the what do you call that thing? The oh, I don't even know what it's called. Like the muffler thing. I call it muffler, but it's the spark rest thing. I know a lot of people say take them out right away and they don't put them in. Um, but you're supposed to have them just in case it creates fires or whatever, right? But I just I take them, clean them out every now and then, just because they get really really black if you don't. Um, and then if you don't clean them out, they really bogs your machines down. Uh, no, I don't know anything about Schwinda either. I don't know anywhere here you can get them. Actually, I think the one shop in Toronto has them, but I don't buy anything from Toronto because it's too far to go. It's like 2 hour drive to get to the shop, but um, I don't know anything about Schwinda either. Ugh. If anybody's on here now that's just jumped on, leave me some comments, or if you want to jump up on here and have a chat as well. I would love to have a chat with you on screen. That'd be awesome. I'll put the link here again. Yeah, but I don't know anything about Schwinda. I really don't. I hear a lot of people talking about them, but I don't even know if that's how you say it, Schwinda. That's I'm assuming that's how you say it, because, like I said, I don't know anything about them, so I don't even know how to say that name right. But yeah, anybody who's watching, guys, want to leave me any comments or questions, let me know. I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. We are still deep in snow here. We had some cold weather the last 2 days, and I was supposed to go do my window cleaning storefronts the other day. So, what would be my next weed eater? Honestly, I'd probably just get another Stihl FS91 or 94R, whichever one they have. That's honestly that's all I run. I like them. Um, I wouldn't get anything else other than those weed eaters. Um, like I said, I would love to try another Echo, but because I had that issue with my Echo, I I just don't want to buy any more Echo equipment. I'm just nervous about buying them blowing up on me. So uh, I'm just gonna stick with Stihl. I know Stihl. I've run Stihl the entire time I've had a business. My dad, for the trailer park here, always ran Stihl equipment, Stihl chainsaws as well. So I just trust Stihl. I know how they work. They're good equipment, and I've had no issues with them at all. Might have had maybe one or two small issues, but that's over like 10 years. With the Echo, I've had nonstop problems since I bought them. I've had, I'm trying to think, how long have I had those blowers for? I've had them for at least, man, 3, 4, 5, probably like 5 or 6 years, maybe even longer than that. I can't remember. I had them when my other guys were here. It's been over 5, 6. Yeah, it's got maybe even 6, 7 years since I've had them. But just maybe just I don't know the way we run them or whatever. But I don't know. I just don't trust the Echo anymore. As much as I love how much power the Echoes have over the Stihl. So when we run the Stihl BR 800 and the Echo PB8010 together, I still find the Echo has way more power than the Stihl. People say the Stihl is better, but I don't find it has any better power or more air velocity. Running them side by side, the Echo Stihl will outdo the Stihl in my opinion for leaf blowing. Uh, and for the trimmer, I can't say it for sure because, like I said, we've got the Echo 3020, and the 3020 is a higher model than the Stihl 94R. So it's kind of you can't compare those two together. But yeah, the Echo SRM 3020, I do like it. It's got a lot of power to it. Um, so if you want to try Echo, I would say go try it. But just I don't know. It's one of those things that some people have good luck with some equipment, other people have better luck with other equipment. I've had nonstop issues with the Echo equipment, so I'm kind of nervous about buying more Echo equipment. So I'm probably just gonna stick with Stihl from now on again, just like not worry about having any issues with my equipment. Um, I don't know. Now that I know it's there, I probably wouldn't, just because we don't do anything that we need it for, and that's gonna be a lot of power. Um, um, yeah, I just honestly don't need that much. Um, but yeah, if you're getting a lot of tall grass all the time, you might want that extra power. Yeah, does does get kind of the head a little bit, the grass, if you're cutting that big. So maybe if you had more on that too,